I didn't like how people tried to downplay it, trying to say it was, it'll never be another Set It Off. Hold the up. Let's pump that shit right there. Okay. Because if that's the case, if this is given that even in a short spurt, I respect it because we need something like that. We need something modernized. People ain't going back and watching Set It Off. Half the motherfuckers don't even know what it is, but guess what they about to know? It's robbing.
Exactly.
Because it's in the now. And it can be revamped. And I feel like it gave maybe a little bit of a plot twist to it, but it seems like it's more on some Action Jackson type shit.
It is.
It doesn't seem like it's on some I don't know. It just didn't give me the Set It Off.
It's not cookie cutter Set It Off.
Not at all.
It's definitely modern. And even as an artist, when I think about how artists like to do samples and revamp and do this and do that, it's like sometimes in order to bring fresh ears or fresh eyes to that original thing, you have to take this new thing to be the vessel to bring that awareness to the old thing. So it's it's one of those kind of things.
Well, realistically, I saw Set It Off after we did this because I didn't know what it was, and everybody kept telling me, but I didn't grow up. Wow. You know, I grew up very Latin, very Spanish. You know, so to me, it's like I didn't know what Set It Off was, and then I was like, wait. Obviously, I know the cast because they've grown with us, and I've seen them in many other movies and stuff, but never saw that movie. So to me, it's like this is like how I'm bringing it to our generation because for me, it was new.
It falls into like the Dead Presidents category. All the time, you ever seen Dead Presidents? Shit like that. Like it falls into a very nobody having money. Starting off, like nobody had a good life. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's kind of how Robin came off, just kind of like, well, not even, because it seemed like they were gonna move old girl up to president. Like they were like, we was just about to move you up to president. Like she's like, I ain't take shit. And I feel like all it did was just show that everybody has their breaking point.
Absolutely.
You know, that's what I feel like the movie kind of embodied. I've only saw little bits and pieces of it, but from what I've saw, it's absolutely amazing, and I can't wait to really indulge, you know, because hey, for people to say that though, like, Set It Off, is like be happy that they're trying to even bring a piece, they're giving some respect to the original,
exactly. That's
and then taking their own twist.
Exactly. I mean, at the end of the day, I don't think the goal for is to replace what has already been done.
Not at all.
And there will never be another Set It Off. Like I agree.
All y'all did was try to revamp. And what I mean by that is just, you know, just bring it and modernize it more. You know, if they were trying to make it Set It Off, they would have called it Set It Off 2.
Exactly.
Set It Off 3. They would have called it if it was gonna be.
That's what they wanted to do.
You know what I'm saying?
They probably will do that. Now that we put it out there, you know, somebody might do that.
Plant a seed.
We did it first.
Exactly. You know?
Just kidding. But it's definitely more of an inspiration than a replica or something that is trying to be exactly like that. I think that it's just one of those stories that deserves to be retold or reimagined, and why not do it in this way? And you'll see, like, the plot points are very different. The characters are really different.
Because I know you'll tell me, because they'll probably send you that whole one sheet of what everything was about. Did they tell you that this was supposed to? Did they ever tell you? Did they ever tell you, like, hey, we want you to go for reference, maybe watch Set It Off?
No, we didn't know until I didn't know until I started like hearing it, you know, and even in the comments when the poster came out.
And then we make a joke about it in the movie as well.
And then we did in the movie.
We're kind of like, is this going to be like Set It Off?
That shows the love, though.
Yes,
that
shows
gives it
kind of like
love. That shows that, hey, you're not pissing and spraying paint over the mural that was there. You went next to it and made your own. You know what I'm saying? Like, people should take that into consideration. Like, whoever wrote that was dope. You know what I'm saying? For doing that, you know? And to not tell you to go watch any of that because he wanted y'all to bring a feel for how y'all felt about the character.
Exactly.
You know,
we were even having a conversation about like when it came to Set It Off, what character do we feel like we would be? And it's like we couldn't even figure out who we would be. As far as like, I don't know who Q would be in Set It Off.
Did you watch? Have you ever seen Set It Off?
Yeah. I've seen Set It Off a lot of times.
So I can definitely ask you, like, did it? And be honest. Did it give you that feel if that's what you felt like they were trying to embody?
No, I felt like the only thing I can say is similar is telling the story of how it is to not have anything and be at the point to where it's like, I don't give a damn what I gotta do as long as I'm not going back to this life.
Which is a good ground base.
Yes,
It's a good ground base to start off of.
Yeah, it is.
And it's real,
It is.
It's real for a lot of people.
They can't be mad because y'all went and got y'all same canvas board from the same place they got it. The picture ain't painted the same.
At all. It's not.
It's just on the same type of body, man, the same type of canvas.
Well,
you know?
heist films, it's a heist film.
It's a heist film. You know,
There's
what
so
are they
many good
shocked
heist
about?
films.
That it's women because there's not a lot of women. There's not a lot of movies
Black
that
women.
involve
Yeah.
women.
Besides set it off. So
That's really
why
that.
it's
Black and
typically-
That's why that shit's happening like
Yeah,
that.
because
It
imagine
is.
how many heist movies and shows there
And
are.
let y'all have been men.
Exactly.
Nobody
They
would
wouldn't
have
know,
ever
would have
thought.
said
oh,
that.
this is like
Right.
this.
No
This
one
is
would
like
have
that.
said
No. Like,
I think we're getting somewhere.
we are.
I think we're kind of getting somewhere in how
Yeah.
like we really look at this film, because like I said, for Set It Off, I mean, I love that movie, Queen Latifah, Jada Pinkett, Vivica Fox, like it's got some of the best in it, Nobody could ever, I don't think anybody could remake that. Some movies are just one of one.
Oh, yeah.
Especially, so I'm like, for y'all to like bring us something new should be exciting for the people that have watched movies like Set It Off
Exactly.
and Dead Presidents,
Exactly.
and other heist films that are
For
like
sure.
that. You know what I mean? I think this should really bring some excitement to
Yeah.
people who love movies, movie heads. You know what I'm saying? This should be one for the record books.
For sure. I mean, there's like every different type of movie has like a genre, right? So it's kind of like I think about like narco shows. There's a whole bunch of narco shows, and the stories are all similar. They all
Like
tell the
Queen
same
of the
story.
South, they had her.
And then Grease is Blanco, and then it's
Hotel Cocaine. So many like
so many. Pablo
But all
Escobar.
with their own
and
twist.
they all have their twist, but they all kind of look similar. They're shot
genre.
similar. Even the filter they use is like similar.
That
You know,
VMAs
so
type
it's
of
like
thing,
you can't base it on that because at the end of the day, the people that like to watch these certain type of movies and shows are gonna want to watch